Hello, living in Boulder vlog, May 30th, Thursday, 2019 at 10:54 p.m. This is actually like, I guess my YouTube's going to say that I skip a day because I got in the habit of doing my vlogs from the day before when I do it in the morning. And instead of doing it this morning for yesterday, I'm doing it this afternoon for today. So I didn't actually skip a day, but I skipped a day the way that I do it. So that's just how it works sometimes. I probably won't ever remember this. When I look down the line, I'll be like, why did I skip a day? If I watch the video, I'll to explain it. So yesterday was day 3. Today is day 4 of Tribes of America. I asked my fiance how long she thought it would take me to do this, and she said a month. So, whew. I mean, it's worth a month, but it'll take at least a week. It takes longer as you go along. You realize that it takes longer as you go along. There's lots of perfecting that you have to do because you trace them out when you can see the whole thing, but then when you zoom in, it's not perfect, so you have to then fix it, and lots of little things like that. But there's 2 different ways I have to organize it. Cultural areas, and then as well as languages, and the languages aren't confined within the cultural areas, so I have to have 2 different lists. And I'm still creating new. Was still creating like new little tribes that I didn't do before, and so I'm just still plugging away at this. It would have gone faster if I'd have just created the language areas first and then made the tribes after, instead of the way I did it, where I just looked and I was just building tribes and then you organize it later. But that's just how I did it. But I think my accuracy is pretty good. I might have to do some rebuilds for accuracy, but because I didn't build it on top of the like KMZ files of all the lakes and rivers where it pops out at you and you can see where it is. But whatever. I mean, it doesn't even have to be an exact science because it's all it was kind of speculative anyway. But whatever, I'm close enough. But after I'm done, I was thinking about doing the videos of them where you get up to 30,000 feet and you do a panorama just to get a good idea of how big it is with the video, and then connect that to my website, my timeline. But we'll see. I do want to type in the sizes of all the tribes too when I'm done. I haven't done that. I did it for a few at the beginning until I realized it was a waste because you might adjust them. I had to adjust a couple that I already put the sizes to. But that's what I'm up to. Today I'll work all night long tonight. Yesterday wasn't the most productive day because I was kind of stressed working on this, and I wanted to smoke a little bit of weed, like a hit. So I asked my roommate, and he gave me a whole joint, and a whole joint will fuck me up. And then I realized after smoking a joint, I went, oh shit, I can't do this nearly as well when I'm high. It gets confusing really quick because you have to remember what. You have to have lots of short-term memory. Remember what tribe is where and what's where, and then like looking through the maps and oof. So I ended up watching Cobra Kai season 2. I have YouTube Premiere, so I can listen to YouTube while my phone is off and stuff, while my screen is off, and so that comes with Cobra Kai. So that's like $16 a month. So I watched the whole season of that, and that was interesting. It was like 6 hours, and I slept most of the day until like 4:00, and then went into the doctor to do my annual or whatever biannual checkup to keep my inhaler stuff renewed. And then I left my backpack there. I have to call them, get my backpack back. Hopefully it's not missing. It was back in the actual room. It wasn't the lobby room. I lost my glasses there too. I got up real fast and they fell out, and then when I went back, the Mexican lady who was eyeing me was gone. She snipped my glasses. But I don't think any of those people working in there would grab my backpack. But, so I'm going to work all night. It's like it's 11 o'clock at night right now. I'm going to probably work at least until sunrise on this. It's interesting work, you know. The way that I operate on my website is I'll do what's interesting, and the idea is that by the time it's not interesting anymore, you're done with it. So it all works out. You know, me being the guy who builds this, I'm the most likely to remember it and remember where all the tribes are. And I really do like knowing where all the tribes in America are because you hear them in the books and stuff. And yeah, it's good to know exactly where you're talking about. And then the languages too, man. There's all kinds of theories you can come up with languages. There's lots of languages that and tribes that aren't connected, you know, and you see that in Europe as well, and a bunch of them. Like there's a tribe that exists in, I think it's the Iceni in Britain, the Belgi in Britain as well as Belgium. So yeah, and so there's like Wadi is like that, and the Paiutes are like that, and they don't even connect. And even languages, common languages are scattered about too. And on the western coast in California, there's lots of languages that aren't connected to anything, which is interesting. It's exactly where you'd expect those to be. You know, they would have been like some people who came in on boats from who knows where. It'd be interesting to connect those languages later if it's not too late. But yeah, and then they just set up shop and they have their own tribe with their own language. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. I'm not really listening to anything in particular because I'm concentrating too much on this. Just a little bit too much concentration you have to do on the map for it to be able to do it. And so yeah, and if I concentrate on something else, I could screw up on this. So just random things, you know. There's this new YouTube channel I like called Legal Eagle. He talks about legal related stuff and reviews legal related movies and stuff like that. So tomorrow when I do my video, I'll probably do it in the morning. I didn't do it this morning because I was basically watching Cobra Kai until sunrise, and then I didn't really feel like I was productive, so I didn't have the motivation to do a video. But I'll probably do a video sunrise tomorrow so I can explain how far I made it through. You know, I still have another 6 hours or whatever of work, 5-6 hours. So or more. So I can do a lot by then. You know, if I can finish this within a week, that'll be awesome. And then I might even, you know, feel ahead of schedule. And if I feel ahead of schedule, I might as well just go ahead and build the videos. The problem with the videos, though, if you do micro adjustments later, they become obsolete. So I have to make sure that I've got it down stat first. But it'd be interesting to know, you know, because I have a lot of different, like, native villages and stuff in here, too. So to connect, maybe I'll even do, like, superimpose trips on there. I don't know. But, yeah, so... yeah, it's an interesting project, and hopefully I'll be done pretty soon. Within a week or two, I'll have it ready for download off my website for people to check out. All right, later.